Hello, I didn't hear you come in. Greetings and salutation. No, greetings and... I was trying to do the Ask That Guy with the Glasses. You know, the other thing that the Nostalgia Critic did way before when they had the channel. The website, rather. Welcome back to Silver 1999. This will be part 5, the first part after we got our first level up. And we are going to use the telescope and check on our wife. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, I would very much advise you to do so, because the game has an intricate story, or storyline, and it will get even more intricate after this. But basically the brunt of it is we have a wife, and it was stolen because we have a thirsty emperor that wants a wife for himself. Oh, and that emperor is called Silver. So the game is actually named after the villain, not the main hero or anything like that. I feel a bit out of breath after explaining all that.
Then we have no time to waste. We must return to Haven. There we can devise a plan to intercept the galleon.
We have no time for plans. We should go to Rain now.
No, it's mistakes we have no time for. If we charge to Rain ill-equipped, we face certain death. The galleon will be heavily guarded, and we need more men.
Okay, but we must hurry.
Thank you for all your help, Tyrannus, but I'm sure you're anxious for the restoration of peace to your library. So we'll bid you well and take our leave.
Good luck. Take care, David. Godspeed.
Have I told you I love the Duke? Because I really love the Duke.
From the advance guard verifies a large presence of Silver's troops in the city of Rain. A significant number of these will be concentrated in and around the dockside area, securing the women.
We're not equipped for a seaborne assault. We'll have to battle our way through the city.
No, a head-on attack would be suicidal. Their force is far superior to ours, and they outnumber us 5 to 1.
We have no choice. We cannot improve our armory or increase our numbers.
No, but we can ensure that we take full advantage of the resources we do have, and disperse them appropriately. We should split up into smaller groups and attack key areas simultaneously.
Surely we're stronger as one large body of men.
Not necessarily. If we separate into pairs, we could secure a wider area and filter through the city largely undetected.
I agree, but I think we should regroup at the docks to safeguard the women together.
Okay then.
Well, that's an accent.
No one else has anything new to add. Then I suggest we proceed to Rain as quickly as possible.
Oh boy, so Rain is actually a city, not just a weather condition. This is Rain.
You come with me. Clay, it's best if Richard stays with you. John, you go with Ben.
Oh, how come I get Ben? Why can't I go with Sakuni?
You should be grateful. You could have been stuck with Fat Bob.
Yeah, what about me? Who's my partner?
You have your food.
And finally, Sakuni, you take David with you. Good luck.
Don't worry, David. I'll protect you.
Did you see that? Fat Bob goes with his food. Oh well. It's always the fat one that gets it. Anyway, Sakuni! She's our first actual controllable character, and I am going to be right honest with you. I really like Sakuni. She is a ranged weapons specialist, which means she will deal extra damage with ranged weapons and not as much damage with melee weapons like swords. So, Sakuni is going to be our main character for the moment. And now you can see I can choose which one I want to control. And by selecting the other person, you will get a blue square around their picture, which means that they are being secondarily controlled. So if I only choose Sekun, whatever her name is, however her name is pronounced, David will be much like Grandpa, his own character and entity, and will be controlled by his own self. However, if I do this, I'm controlling both characters, just mainly controlling Sakuni. I hope that made sense. I personally prefer to control all characters, which might take a little bit more time, but it's also a bit more organized, so I save on food items, if it makes any sense. Anyway, David, you need to get your normal sword, because I think that's a bit better. And Sakune, you can attack like this. And there you go. So you can see, David is an amazing melee artist, and Sukune is really, really good with her arrows. So we just got a new sword, a broadsword, which means David is going to deal even more damage now, which is brilliant. Now let's save this. This is the first save we had in this episode, episode number 5 if I'm not mistaken. And we're well into the beginning of our story in Silver. I really like the fact that the name, the game is named after the villain and not the hero. You know, we have a lot of games named after heroes, like Super Mario, The Legend of Zelda. Wait a minute. Unless we're talking about CDI, I don't think The Legend of Zelda counts in this one. Now, here we go. We have a three-way path. 2 of these places are not gonna go where we want them to go, but one of these places is gonna take us where we want to go, and I never know exactly where to go here. Oh crap, well my game crashed. That's interesting. Okay, we're back. Apparently my game decided to crash for some reason. Sorry about that. I was trying to say we have a 3-way here, a 3-way path, that is. Don't start having ideas. The problem with controlling David is that, not controlling David and him being melee, it means that, well, he's gonna get some unfortunate attacks. Right, so the game didn't crash this time, which is good. I want to be able to kill the archers first, if possible. Thank you, that's quite nice actually. And there we go. They drop some more arrows, which is brilliant. You know, you never know with these games. They're quite old, so even though they're running off of GOG.com, that doesn't mean that they will work flawlessly. Unfortunately, they still have flaws with them. That's brilliant. So we can't really move forward because we need a key for this one, and we'll get that key a bit later on. Not incredibly too late, but I'm gonna try and make things in a way that I can show all the playable characters and give them a little bit of time. So I might... oh, I didn't mean to do that. I might take a little bit of time until I can show you that part of the city. Now let's hope for there not being another crash. So we know that right side will lead to that thing. Oh crap, it's a trap! Right, let's kill the guy. Let's kill the other guy. Oh crap. Why am I wasting arrows? Let's kill you. Boom. That was a delayed death on the arrow man. The archer. Not Archer like Lana Archer. Lana! I can't do an Archer impression at all. Goody goody. So it was a trap, but at least we got some more arrows out of this. So that's good. Now I'm a bit panicky that we already had a crash in this session, so I'm kind of afraid that we might have another one. Let's hope we don't. Oh god, here we go. You can die. Oh, you dodged my arrow. That's cunning. You dodged my arrow again. That's way too cunning. Stop being so cunning, you cun. That was a terrible joke and I will not do it again. You know, it's a play on words with the word C-U-N-T. Oh, there's the Chronicler. That's a good time to bring me Chronicles. Let's save on top of YouTube 2 Electric Boogaloo. That way, if it crashes, we at least have a very recent save. Aha! I knew that on this side you have an extra... not reaching with the arrows. We'll eventually get an upgraded bow. I don't know if we will still be using Sukune by then, but we will get an upgraded bow, so it will be quite interesting. Are these guys stuck? They seem stuck. Are you missing the arrows? Why, Sukune? It's a bit weird. You're not usually that bad. basically, the way the game is constructed makes for all the characters to have, you know, a strength. All the playable characters we're going to see will have a specific strength. And I will show you them. I will show you the strengths of these characters. And by the way, our first shield has just broke. But it will take a little bit of time until we get the next character. And these wolves are always terrible to deal with, because they can run away from your arrows really quickly. And David was not being able to deal with them. And we're on our last arrow, actually. Wow, that was quick. As you can see, I'm needing more and more food the more I go on. But I can assure you we're getting close to our first objective, which is getting to where the boat will cross here in rain. And now I'm out of arrows, so I am trying to kill people with slingshots. Go, Sukune! Go on! Oh, come on, he's right in front of you. Don't miss him. For crying out loud, don't embarrass yourself, lady. You're an excellent fighter. Don't embarrass yourself. There we go. Well done. Well done. Brilliant work. Oof. I think there's 2 more corridors like this. Oh, I remember. I once died in this one. I remember this corridor. I once died here. When I was younger, I had a lot of trouble with this, because I think there's more after these wolves. If one of your partners gets KO'd, he or she will be revived after all partners come back to life. But apparently, I survived, even though Sukune is looking a bit tired here. David, have a cheese. It's on me. Let's save.
Tell me of your...
Electric Boogaloo, I guess. There we go. So, we can now go up and explore the city a little bit, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. Because if I go forward, I think I'm gonna get to where I'm supposed to be, but I don't particularly want to get there straight away. I will want to get there eventually, but not straight away. David, I'm counting on you, because apparently Sukune can't hit the broadside of a mountain with a slingshot. There we go, and now we have our arrows back. Well, some of our arrows back. The reason why I want to come this way is because there's an item you can actually get here from a side quest, which is not on this side, I'm afraid. But the village boy is going to tell us to hide.
It could be another trap.
It could be another trap. I'm still trying to decipher what that accent is. I'm still trying to decipher what my accent is. So basically, if we don't hide, we are going to get this. We would get seen by these troops, and we would have to fight them. And again, it's just a waste of time. We don't really need to fight them, as we can hide for now. But I think we might want to follow their steps, because I think they will lead to the side quest I was talking about. Basically, it's mostly for completion. It's not particularly needed, but if you do that side quest now, which is saving an old lady, I just need to find that old lady, then you will get something later on in the story. You'll get an item. This might not be exactly it. There we go. Now, I'm gonna try and kill the archers. The bowman over here. Boom. And boom. Now, I don't know if you saw that, but that archer attacked his own, by mistake, attacked his own colleague. Oh, there we go. I was hoping you dropped some arrows. Is it over here? It's one of these, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't think it's this one. Rain is a bit of a maze. Yeah, this is the one. Brilliant.
Stop this. You're hurting me.
So Edith is going to need our help, because she's being attacked by those troops. And we do actually want to help her. And we're out of arrows once again. Oh god, the guy's throwing knives. And he dropped some knives for us to throw. I, by mistake, selected David. Might as well just finish the fight with David. Especially because Sakune still has the slingshot. Oh, I didn't finish the fight. Oh, well done now.
Are you alright? I hold no regard for Silver's guards, but I've never seen them attack a defenseless elder before. I'm afraid they're unrelenting. Ever since little Jimmy. Who's little Jimmy? My son. They took him from me nearly 30 years ago.
Who did?
Silver's guards. Jimmy stole one of their hands. It was just a childish prank. He would have given it back. The magistrate said it was a profane act of treason and sent him away. He was just a boy. I've tried to find him, but they won't tell me anything. They just taunt me.
Silver thrives on people's misery. He's taken my wife, Jennifer.
So you understand how I feel. I'm already indebted to you, but could you find it in your heart to look for little Jimmy while you search for your wife? You're my only hope.
We don't even know what he looks like.
Here, take this. It was his favorite teddy. It's the only thing I have left. I know he would recognize it. Please, I beg you.
We'll try.
Thank you.
So, this really heartfelt story about this elderly lady, Edith, I think her name was, and her son, little Jimmy, who got taken away from her by Silver's guards. So, it's up to us to find Jimmy and deliver to him just his favorite teddy bear. We will get to Jimmy. We will get to Jimmy eventually, but it will be later in the story. Way later in the story. Now, I'm just trying to get to the end of this route, so once again, the episode might be a bit longer than 15 minutes, so apologies for that, but I will try to get to the end of this route. Hi, can you attack, please? Thank you. Just so that we can save at the next chronicler, and then I will stop the episode. But we're really close by now. Once again, I'm out of... Oh, really? I'm dealing 1 damage? That's pathetic. These wolves, or dogs, or blue things have a lot of health and a lot of defensive stats. For some reason, the trainer is not attacking. Don't know why. Usually he does attack. And David might need some carrots. Right, there we go. Good. I was just trying to get to the Chronicler so I could finish the episode up. That's absolutely brilliant. Great timing, Chronicler. Great timing. So, thank you very much for joining me once again, and I'll see you in the next episode, providing there's no more crashes, tomorrow. Thank you very much.